Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for you all. I have the Four Wands and the Hermit. I feel this is you reflecting, thinking back over a relationship, but I'm also getting that you've learned. You learn a lot about yourself when it comes to what it is that you want in a connection. I'm also getting some of you could be researching new opportunities as relates to your career, and you're exploring other options because there could be a residue of the past leaking into your current opportunity, meaning that you're starting to feel like your current job or whatever it is that you do for work, you're reassessing it because it's beginning to remind you of the past, like past situations that you dealt with in the workspace. And you're contemplating whether or not you want to stay there. But I do feel like you are also putting out your application. You're actively looking just in case you've learned to not put all your eggs in one basket. But overall, with this hermit being here, this is representing you reflecting, going within, reflecting on the past and what you learned from those experiences. Let's see what else we have for the collective. We have death here. The past really changed you, it transformed you, it made you into who you are. Although you went through quite a bit, collective, you went through a lot of endings. Some of you had multiple or experienced multiple transformations or multiple endings. Some of you could have lost a job, lost a family member, friends, lost a relationship, all within the same year, same month. For some of you, same week. And but you learn from that because the hermit, it's about gaining wisdom. It's the ability to look to the past and apply the past to your future. With death being here, as I stated, there's endings and then there's new beginnings. You're in a new beginning, but this new beginning, as I stated, you're wondering if you should walk away from something that you just began because you've learned from the past and you're not going to stay in anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. I have the King of Wands here. This is you ready to take action. I feel like one of the things that the past taught you, I feel like your past experiences gave you a lot more, you're a lot more confident within your decision making. I feel like you're just at this space where you don't play no games. When something is not for you, you take action and you get out of it. You remove yourself from toxic situations. You follow your intuition. And that's because you've learned from the past and you're applying those behaviors to current situations, whether that be your practical life, so work, career, or even your love life, or just any sort of relationship. You're applying those best practices. So I see some of you are showing up as the King of Wands. Doesn't matter your gender here, but you're sitting on ready is what I'm getting. Like you're ready to move forward, to end, but like for those of you that are wondering if you should leave a situation, I do see with death, because we do have the death card here, where there's an ending, there's a new beginning. So I feel like you're doing your research, your due diligence, because you feel like you're going to leave a situation and you want to be able to just walk away without any sort of like without being put in a, like I feel like some of you are going to get tired of this particular job or something that you're doing, you already know where this is going. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. It's like the past has taught you so much. You have so much experience as it relates to your work or just how people are in the workspace. And again, this is you applying that wisdom, and you're just like, you know what? I just don't think this is going to work for me, and that's a beautiful thing when you get to that level of confidence, because the King of Wands here represents a significant level of confidence. And I feel like you've transformed, you've transcended into this King of Wands energy, very dominant, someone that's very passionate, but also someone who's not afraid to walk away from anything and anybody. Like you're someone that walks into a place and you're not going to pretend like you don't know what you're doing. You know, you're like, I've been there, done that. We have the sun. Okay, that's beautiful. So, that's a confirmation for those of you that are wondering if you should walk away from whether this is romantic or non-romantic, whatever. If you're trying to figure out if I should I walk away from this new job, should I detach myself from this? Obviously, with the Hermit, you're going to be strategic, because the Hermit again is about you doing your research. This is about you taking time to find out what's right for you. I feel like you're assessing this. You're assessing you're assessing this organization. You're assessing your coworkers, your bosses. You're really you're really thinking to yourself, is this the right move for me? And with the Death here, I just don't feel like, or if this is the right, you're assessing whether or not this is the right company. And I feel like with the Death card, you've come to the conclusion that it's not. So with the sun here, as I stated, this is you moving into a beautiful new beginning. You're going to be very happy. You're going to choose. It's like you've learned to choose yourself, and not stay in a job that makes you miserable, because you've done that. Been there, done that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read this from a romantic sense for those of you that are relating to this romantically. I feel that because you let go of a situation and you healed and transformed it, I feel like the King of Wands and the Sun represents you coming out of those cloudy days. And I'm also getting where the person that you walked away from they could have also experienced a transformation. And when this person comes back, they're going to be very different. They could be a sun sign. They could have Virgo, Scorpio, or Leo in their chart. They could have all three. So they could be, their sun, moon, or rising signs. With Justice, I'm going to take this. I have Justice at the bottom of the deck. There's something about karma here. Something about this person righting their wrongs. Because you had the courage, you found the courage to completely detach from a situation. Tell me more about the sun, because the sun is very positive. This is very beautiful. Tell me about the sun. All right, clarifying the sun, we do have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Lovers. Okay. I feel like for some of you, the tables could have turned with Justice here, because you might be in a situation where you're going to have to choose between two people. And I feel like it might be the past and the present. So if for those of you that are getting to know somebody new, what might end up happening is you might have a choice between the old and the new. But just so you know, what's going to make this choice difficult now, I know some of you are going to be like, Ancient, this is not a difficult choice because the past person treated me like crap and I don't want nothing to do with them. Okay, if that's what's going on with you, then it won't be a difficult choice. But for some of you, I'm getting it might be difficult, because I am getting that this person could show up completely different from how they were in the past, and it's going to make your choice very challenging. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.